Actually, yeah, hands up in chat if you have never back-to-back beaten A20 Heart Slay the Spire. Maxitola, thanks for the prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Never beaten it at all, and that's why many are here to hang out. Either you're watching the game because you don't find the same success in your own efforts, or don't have the same confidence, or you're trying to learn how to better improve, all that stuff, or you're just brand new to the game, in which case there's no reason for you to even have tried the hardest difficulty, let alone succeeded. Bisheart says, I did on Watcher. Hey, that's still well done. Back-to-back A20 Heart on Watcher is not free. So I would say Watcher does count. I'm not going to make you guys sit in your own corner. That's rude. Yeah, you're welcome. Watcher players are welcome. And I've heard from many say that Watcher was really tough for them to learn, or that they felt like it was the worst character, at least at first. So I think there's still a huge learning curve with that character. Bailey just got the shipping notification for the Spire board game. Nice. Very nice. You know, I'm wondering about boss swaps here. Kind of in a boss swappy mood. I'm also wondering if boss swap is what Silent needs against Slime Boss. So you know what? I'm going to try it out here. I'm going to do a few boss swaps today. This might result in the streak staying at 0, or we might learn something. Let's find out. I'm going to start with a Copy Dripper. No resting, but we get more energy per turn. I think that means we're going to want to invest more in upgrades and card draw cards. Where we can get them. We might even want to go a single Elite Act 1, go up the far left here, because there's 3 rest sites we can get. So we can upgrade 3 cards. Grab a relic from one of these elites, and then face Slime Boss with hopefully still a lot of health. I would like to see them do something different with starting bonuses in Slay the Spire 2, Reducer. I think having the boss swap be a constant 4th pick is definitely shaped the game in some ways. Not always good ways. Although I am glad it's there. But yeah, I'd like to see them do something different than the 3 random in the boss swap option. Make the boss swap either a different game mode or a special something that isn't always accessible at the very start. Or give at least a compelling competing option. Hide Twitch with the Prime sub, thank you, thank you. The Crab Lord with 35 months, went away from 3 years, thank you as well. Like boss swap to counter poor Act 1 maps. It is a big part of the game design, I agree. I am going to go this path. Any shops that are reasonable? That's not oh, there's the other one. I was like, where's the shops? Right at the start, apparently. And then that one behind the Burning Elite. So, probably not. Although we could path red after the first 2 combats if I felt really, really powerful for some reason. I don't know what I could possibly see from 2 combats. It would have to be something like Ghost in a Jar Fire Potion. Feels like. Seems unlikely. 4 energy per turn means we can play the strikes and the defense. We don't have to choose. And that's quite a bit of bonus output for Silent in Act 1. I often call the Silent an energy-hungry character. I think she does need... She does need more energy per turn, usually, in order to be able to achieve all the things she wants to do, blocking and attacking-wise. Eviscerate seems like a pretty cool card here. I already want to take an Acrobatics. So having an Eviscerate for damage seems awesome. It's a very dense card. which means you can draw it alongside a full hand of defense and still spend all your energy on damage, which is quite nice. And then Eviscerate, of course, being able to get cheaper is just fantastic. You do miss that Ring of the Snake, though, on those turn ones. Pretty stinky. I'd like to add some backflips and... Not quite a kill, huh? Let's wait on that. I'd like to add some backflips and acrobatics to kind of make the turn ones a bit less bad. We can also find, of course, the original Bag of Preparation. That's still an option, even without the Silent Starting Relic. Okay, we got 2 potions, but I wouldn't call them great potions. And we already are offered a Well-Laid Plans also. I think Well-Laid Plans is less good without the bonus draw on turn 1, but it's still really good. Boss swapped on Silent? I did. I'm currently leaning towards a hypothesis that boss swap may be Silent's best answer to Slime Boss. However, we need experimentation. I also just want to try boss swapping on Silent in general a little bit. Kind of swinging back in that direction a bit here. I'll give up some max health. It's not like we can rest anyway. We'll get more money from here on out. Well-Laid Plans already showing off why it's not necessarily a good card early on. I'd much rather have drawn a strike there. And a Retain Survivor to use next turn with Eviscerate. So I'll take 1 willingly here. And maybe I just needed to play the strike to get the kill. No, we're good. Keep the strike, play with another strike next turn. Take 1, win the fight. I like that. Do I do a lot of statistical analysis of my run data? I do not. We've done a couple of... There's some draw. We've done a couple of streams where I've looked at run data and talked about it. However... Philosophically, I think I don't believe too firmly in the numbers from statistical, like looking at this game anyway. I think you end up with a lot of misleading bits of information. Trying to figure out how to articulate this a bit more. For example, looking at the win rates of my cards, the cards that I pick and then win with most frequently, you'll see at the very top of the results some unusual cards. Like, for example, Sentinel on Ironclad, I think was the highest, if not one of the highest win rate cards that we saw on Ironclad. And that's not because Sentinel is a good card, necessarily, but rather because I was only picking Sentinel in situations where I was already having a fully set up exhaust engine, and those runs basically always won. And indeed, as RNW says, within a run, stats don't always matter. As something I've tried to articulate to people before, is that you're never in an average fight in Slay the Spire. You're always in a particular fight. And you can't measure the average output of your cards and try to arrive at how good they're going to be in a particular fight, because it's not how it works. There's a life lesson here, but I'm not sure what it is. Here's the life lesson. And this is very... what I actually really like about roguelites. This is equally true of life. Every situation that you encounter is completely unique. You may encounter similar situations, but the greater context surrounding those situations will always be different. And that means that at every moment in life, you only get one chance to decide how to navigate the current situation. You can use lessons you've learned from previous encounters to help you decide what to do in the current moment, but the exact circumstances of your previous decisions will never arise again. They will always have differences. And so you always have to think about the greater picture and decide what to do. And maybe that works out, maybe it doesn't. That is life. You only get one shot. DDR Jake says, I've had a literally impossible first jump FTL experience. That was a novel roguelite experience. Can you elaborate? What did you jump into? Played quite a bit of FTL, and I've had some fun misadventures in that game. I'm kind of curious how bad it can get under the right circumstances. Who am I striking here? Okay, we can definitely kill this one next turn. We would like to do that. Let's keep that neutralized, I guess. Okay, they're both attacking, but I do have Survivor. So I can kill one, neutralize, Survivor the other. I guess I should have held a Defend, huh? Yeah, we take 4 here. That's not completely good, but it's fine. Probably we should consider Dagger Spray to help out against Slime Boss here. Give us some AoE. DDR Jake says, unmanned enemy drone with a beam drone. Shot your ability to jump away and attack and then picked apart your ship. I've seen stuff happen like that. Yeah, you can... Even worse if you have stealth or stealth B, especially. No shields. Slow charging weapon, run into an enemy with a beam drone, and oh boy, you can have a first jump death. Easy peasy. I feel like being killed by the very first enemy is somewhat of a roguelite meme. There's quite a few games where it's possible. Especially those that aren't directly player skill based and involve some kind of random rolling. I feel like you can lose the first fight in Slice and Dice. Yeah, exactly. As Over Easy says, looking at you, Slice and Dice. If you roll badly in the first fight, I think you can just die immediately. Especially if it gave you a meddler. Freaking meddler. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Slime Rhino. Which body part of the silence is the least truthful? Her lying knee. I like this power potion for Slime Boss, maybe. Let's definitely take the strength potion. We're going to upgrade Eviscerate. Boo this man for his terrible humor. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. So a very difficult hard pool fight here. I often say the hardest is Green Slime, Red Slaver. Green Slime and Cultist is pretty nasty too. We absolutely have to kill the Cultist first here. Thankfully, Eviscerate does 27 damage. Don't think I'm going to use either of my potions here, but we might have to change our mind on that soon. Do I want to plans? Maybe I don't plans here. Survivor, discard plans, dagger spray, strike. Deal 14. Bringing the cultist to 29. That's close to being killed by Eviscerate. I block most of the damage. Concerning. Thank you for debuffing me in these trying times. Okay, cultist dispatched. Now we can deal with the slime on its own. That's not too hard. Okay, only a little bit of health lost. And I think the coffee dripper really helped a lot with this fight being normally very hard. Mini Genator, thanks so much for the 7 months of support. Do we want any of this garbage? Not really. Probably be taking Flying Knee if I didn't have Coffee Dripper, but I do have Coffee Dripper, and I don't really want a Flying Knee. Tip. I like these tips at the bottom here. I almost never recognize these anymore, but these are pretty useful tips in general. So I get asked this particular question a lot. Potions, relics, powers, those are not attack damage, and therefore don't trigger various things like Envenom or the boot. If only the boot worked with 1,000 cuts, but it does not. Guess I'll upgrade well-laid plans. Possibly neutralize next? Feels kind of bad. Ooh, whoa, okay. Well then. So, I guess sometimes the boss swap does seem pretty good. We get a meat on the bone, which is exceedingly notable given that we have a coffee dripper and we cannot rest. We also have relatively low max health. If we end combat at or below 30 HP, heal for 12, fantastic news. That is really great news. But what if boot worked with hourglass? Well, then your shoes would be full of sand. That's terrible. I think I want to upgrade Dagger Spray. Let's upgrade Neutralize. How does he keep getting away with it? How does he do it? Still need more card draw, though. Definitely. I can block almost all of that. I'm going to hold on to Eviscerate here. I don't want to split this thing in half just yet. Next turn. Perfect. Mediocrity. So much mediocrity. Where's the acrobatics? Where's the prepared? Where's the dagger throws? I beat Slime Boss with just Eviscerate, Dagger Spray, and a Power Potion? Maybe. We'd certainly better take 2 more fights. I guess we're getting that no matter what. Guess I'll take the Elite first, then. How did the Ironclad win the baking contest? He used magic flour. That's great. I could take Finisher out of desperation. Seems lame. Give me a relic. Ow. Alright, 2 clicks, we get an ornamental fan. I guess let's take the combat before the Elite then. Try to set up meat on the bone in this fight. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, we can do it perfectly here, actually. I could block for full with Survivor with absolutely no cost to myself. But do I want to? No, I actually do want to get hit for 3. Thank you, friend. Wait. Well, you know what? Fair enough. 3 more, just for the road. Who didn't see that coming, right? There's the acrobatics. Get in here. Okay, now we're set up well for our elite here. Strength Potion does wonders against Slime Boss. Maybe we just try to keep it since we have meat on the bone. Got 4 energy here. I've got a well-aid plans. I think we'll be fine if we don't use either potion. Definitely need to play this. We have meat on the bone. It's fine. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to do it this way. Vertex Shell, thanks for 20 months of support. But my face. Oh, hey. Convenience. Azuthis, thanks for 55 months of support. Get a bottled lightning for our efforts. Predator, there we go. Some more damage and more draw. We have lots of energy, so I want more draw here. So I'm taking Predator. I like that fun, Zuthis. I will not cesium watching Baylor. 55 being, I believe, the atomic number of cesium, right? Do I want to bottle any of my skills here? We could bottle acrobatics. That kind of deals with the whole turn 1 problem. That sounds awesome, actually. We could bottle backflip instead, but let's bottle acro. Then we can upgrade the acro and draw 4 on turn 1, which I think is what I'm going to do here over dagger spray or predator upgrades. We've got strength potion for extra oomph against Slimbo Jimbo here. I think all will be fine. We have 4 energy per turn as well. I need to use both. Let's try Power Potion first, see what we get. It's an Apper Image. I'm going to use both. This might be overkill, but respect this Limbo quite a bit. Too much. All right. The okay split. That's pretty good, especially since I can play Predator and 2 Slimes. This one's going to attack for 18 next turn, guaranteed. I think we should stop that. It'll be weak and frail no matter what. Cool. Strength potion slap in here. Does the medium spike slime always hit harder than acid? kind of interesting. The acid slime has 2 attacks, a 12 and an 18, whereas the gray one only has the 18. However, the acid slime has lower average damage, but tends to attack more frequently and can attack more turns in a row. So they're both dangerous in their own way. There's some odd asymmetry between the two of them. Overall, because the gray slime has fewer attack options, it's more predictable. Okay, well that was a decisive fight. Maybe didn't need to use both potions there, but we do get one back. And we have lots of health, and we can take an alchemize for even more potions, which is very tempting. Because potions are great with Coffee Dripper, in my opinion. Very reasonable Corpse Explosion as well. Gives us a great answer to Act 2 by allowing us to Corpse Explode Gremlin Leader minions, or Collector minions, or Bronze Automaton minions, or Slavers, or Cultists, or Birds. Yeah, it's pretty helpful. Pretty helpful card. If only I had been able to bottle this. Let's try that Corpse Explosion. I really like this for getting us through Act 2. Although I think long-term probably Alchemize is better as a Ghost in a Jar generator. And because we took Corpse Explosion, I think we get to take Black Star here over Cursed Key or Ectoplasm. We could go to 5 energy if we want to. Completely reasonable. Don't completely dislike Cursed Key here. But I think I'd rather take a Black Star. I think we can destroy the elites of Act 2 with Corpse Explosion and Bottled Acrobatics and Meat on the Bone. Ever had a 6 energy run? I've only had a couple. But yeah, I have had them before. But let's take a Black Star. I guess I'm going to a shop. I don't have to, but I'd love to. That 4 elites, it sure is. Is there no rest sites along that path? There sure aren't. If only I had some way to survive with no rest sites. Sweet. So I can do 4 elites if I want to. It's pretty tempting. And then we get to Corpse Explode Bronze Automaton at the end of it. If I really need upgrades, we can go 2 elites, 2 rest sites? That's not even very many. Screw that. 4 elites. What convinced me to boss swap on Silent? Well, Streak 0, honestly. But I'm starting to suspect it might be good against Slime Boss to boss swap. So I'm trying that out here. Do I think we fare well against the Book of Stabbing? Not yet. Not quite yet. I think we definitely need some help there. Backflip. Cool. I want to have Survivor next turn with Eviscerate, unless I'm killing next turn. I don't think that I currently am, so I'd rather just take 1. Rather just take 1. This actually blocks for more than the defend does. Ow. So if we can take 12 more, we go exactly back to this health, actually. This is our stability health, 42. Can't actually do 14, though, is the problem. This is only 12. Oops. Oh, well. This is too much. Set this up in the next fight. Piercing Wail. This dramatically improves our ability to deal with the Book of Stabbing, as well as various enemies in Act 2 here. That's definitely a card we're looking for. I think a Sneaky Strike is probably a necessary addition as well. With our Acrobatics on turn 1, it shouldn't be too bad, and I really like that with Bag of Marbles to give us turn 1 Vuln. That should give us the oomph that we're actually looking for here. There's also Prismatic Shard, allowing us to get cards from other colors, although I think we want Bag of Marbles, Sneaky Strike, card remove, which does preclude the Shard, unfortunately. We can buy both Smoke Potions. What about just the cheaper one? Fire Potion's quite good for an Act 2 Elite, especially if I want to take fewer combats along the way. Fire Potion is not a bad idea here. Let's do it. For safety. Our main goal is to get to and defeat the first elite so we can start collecting relics here. Though I am going to intentionally pick a fight with these nerds. Is fine. Don't want my money stolen, though. Thank you. Good. Okay. Blade Dance Plus or another Acro. I think with this Eviscerate, we want another Acrobatics. Although the Blade Dance Plus is kind of tempting with Ornamental Fan. Pretty good damage for 1 energy as well. That's not a bad Blade Dance. Yeah, it does seem kind of good, huh? All right, it says plus on it. I guess I'll take that. I'm also going to collect a lot of relics in this run, which means it's pretty likely we find either kunai or shuriken or, at minimum, ink model or nunchaku. It's plus, bruh. Oh. You know what's the best way to kill elites? Is just do 1,000,000 damage on turn 1. If we get Mutagenic Strength and Bag of Marbles, and I have Bottled Acrobatics Plus, I think we're going to do some serious damage here. That said, transforming 2 cards can be very nice. But let's take 3 Strength on turn 1. Let's take one more event here. Come on, Gambling Chip. No, I don't want Apparitions. Although apps with meat on the bone is cute. I don't want apparitions here. Alright, it is indeed Book of Stabbing first. That most dreaded of opponents. Believe I'm going to use the energy potion here. But I can do something like Defend, Strike. Keep the other 2 cards. I think that's a good idea. Decent turn 1. Could have had a better turn 1 in this fight, but that'll do. No sign of neutralize. That's a good amount of health. Just keep it that way. Piercing Whale blocks one more multi-hit completely. Looks like it might be this one. Well, I don't like that I didn't draw Sneaky Strike or Eviscerate there. Let's backflip, just for... Oh boy. Concerning... Might have to use the Fire Potion to get a kill here, we'll see. Which damage is this? Oh wait, we got the 24 also. Let's see, 27 plus 12. 39. Strike won't kill. But I could take a little bit of damage and keep this Fire Potion, which I think I would really like to do. Yeah. Because we got attack for 24 here. We can block. Discard Strike. We do Sneaky Strike. No, discard Predator? Sneaky Strike is free. Eviscerate will cost 2. Strike only blocks for 4 if I play one of the other attacks, which means not playing both defends, so it's not really blocking. Yeah, I think we discard Predator. Do defend, defend, strike, and sneaky strike. Kind of worried about next turn, though. Without actually playing Predator, I'm not sure we draw enough, but we'll see. Actually, no, we have guaranteed kill, right? Yeah, just Dagger Spray Eviscerate's enough, so we're fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, we take 6 to keep the potion. I think that's worth it, because we can heal again with Meat on the Bone in this fight. Hopefully. Get a Strawberry and a Regal Pillow? Okay, well, one of those relics does something. Backflip plus or Dagger Throw plus? That's cool. Oh man, it might have to be Dagger Throw. I think it's going to be Dagger Throw here. But they're both excellent. Need a little bit more draw discard effects. Okay, these two shouldn't be too hard. Not even attacking me on turn 1. Good. Let's put that plus strength to use here. Look at that. 10 damage shivs. He's dead on turn 1. That's awesome. Now we want the cleric to attack us. After I play well-laid plans, actually. Not before. So that I can lose a bit of health. Half health for us is now 33, so we can heal a fair bit more. If we can take 7. Yeah, so can I block 10? Let's see, if I Piercing Whale, you go to 11. 11 weakens to 8. 8 is good enough. That's a net gain. Yeah, that's good enough. Phantasmal Killer is pretty spicy. I think I want another Acrobatics, though. This blade dance is no longer upgraded, so I don't like it as much. Take the acrobatics. All right, secondly is the 3 slavers, who are absolute troublemakers. Attacking for 34 on turn 1 is a threat to anyone. This fight is a lot easier if you can kill the red slaver immediately. Thankfully we can. I'm just gonna fire potion. Finish you off here. Still take a bunch. That's a good dagger spray. Heck the well-laid plans. 220 to everybody and block more. Hey, that's perfect meat on the bone range, in fact. Perhaps this was a blessing after all. Yeah, did we end up wasting the fire potion? I guess so, right? Guess so. Suppose that we did. We have 2 potions. We have a paper crane, meaning enemies deal massively reduced damage when weakened. I'm okay with how that went. And we get to go into the next elite fight, no problem. Do I want a accuracy? Not really. No, not really. Do I want the boot? Who we do 4 less unblocked attack damage. Increase it. Boot spray. Boot dance. Skip it. And the Book of Stabbing, the rematch. Not happy to see them. But we'll do what we can. Definitely want to play Blade Dance turn 1 with a +3 strength and the vulnerable. It's never going to be more damage than this. Likewise, we should play this strike. And probably the well-laid plans. Block 8. Keep Predator Acrobatics. This was a pretty tough fight last time, so I'm a little nervous here. Paper Crane says, don't be nervous. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Routine Sadness. Why couldn't the ghost attend prom? Because it had nobody to go with. We want to take 6 here, actually. It's just defending wood. It's going to be hard to do that. Do this. 14, you say? Of War and a Frozen Egg. All powers are now upgraded, and an upgraded Piercing Whale. Very appropriate to get after beating the Book of Stabbing. I'll still take it, because there's lots of situations where you just need to scream. I'm gonna keep digging. There we go. Freaking dead. Backstab's okay. Actually, no, we don't have a bonus turn 1 draw. I don't like backstab very much. I would take prepared if it was upgraded, but I won't take it otherwise here. One more elite, 2 more relics. Let's go. That's true. We do have bottled acrobatics, I suppose. That does kind of make it better, huh? Kind of. Almost 100 damage on turn 1. That's pretty good by silent standards. If I take 9, I heal 12. Is that correct? We go to 33. Yes, that's good. Thank you for the healing. Grand finale. Set could almost use that, actually. Interesting. How do I kill bosses? Wait, yeah, Crane Crippling Cloud, though. Indeed, actually, I think you're right, Twishat. Crippling Cloud is very spicy. How much is meat healed so far? Just 96. Not much. Three by 3 is sad. What's the way to do this? Sneaky Strike does 22. We can KO the Fat Gremlin. Then I can Eviscerate, defend, full block. Keep Corpse Explosion, use Corpse Explosion on the Wizard. That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Like this. Huge damage there. Keep this. No, don't keep anything. I can't retain anything. Never mind. Okay, now we have a wizard problem. Kill the wizard. Sometimes I forget I don't have a runic pyramid. Life is hard. More important question, why don't I have runic pyramid? Come on, game. Corpse Explosion should be more damage than Double Strike. I think so. Seven plus 16. Be 43. That's enough. Doesn't even attack us. So we technically have another turn here. Blap. Get wrecked, nerd. Get a bird-faced urn, healing us 2 each time we use a power card. I like it. And Snecko Skull, increasing the magnitude of any poison we apply. And a backflip plus. What great news. Got the backflip plus offered after all. Yeah, and Venom Waiting Room now, definitely for sure. It would benefit from both of those relics. What poison? Well, we have Crippling Cloud and we have Corpse Explosion. Those both count. Those do count. Need to kill the chosen one, though. And relics from elites this act? Just 8. Which is still a ton, of course, but not quite as many. Double backflip here. Gonna be a lot of days in the draw pile now. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Cool. Cool. Fine. Where's my upgraded powers that heal me, game? I want more backflips. I want footwork pluses. Come on. Oh, double dexterity potion, though. Those seem good. Boss fighting time. Yeah, with double dexterity potion, this should not be hard. We can upgrade the other acrobatics. Yeah, we'll upgrade the other acrobatics here. I think that's the smart play. Paper Crane plus the dexterity potions should make this pretty manageable. Overall, we'll have to bust through the artifact of Bronze Automaton. I guess we can just do that with Corpse Explosion right now. Since I cannot retain this card, I've learned my lesson. I don't have well-laid plans for free. Some weaken. What do I think about a relic that applies poison per discard? I think that'd be pretty cool. Poison version of Tingsha, basically. But does it make a ringing sound is the question. And yeah, I'll take at least one of these. Apply Stinky Poison Cloud now? Yeah, then I have more energy next turn. But they stole my good stuff. Crap. I need that back. You have to give that back now. Next turn is Murder Town. But we have an answer. Okay. And if we need to drink the other dex potion, we can do that. But I don't think we do. It's only 34, right? In fact, I can block for exactly 34. So I definitely don't need to do that. Now I have more energy with Art of War. Yeah, this is going to go well. Keep this for ornamental fan block. Stay weak. Almost there. Though, is it Hyper Beam time again? No, not quite. Next attack is Hyper Beam again. Do have to be wary of that. Let's just get rid of this card. Do I think this boss would be more interesting if it resummoned? I think it'd be nightmarish if it resummoned. The escalating Hyper Beams are already enough pressure on the player. I don't think it needs more than that. That first, that's fine. No, I don't think it needs more. That just kill? I think that just kills. Yeah. Cool, we get through Bronze Tomato without too much trouble there. GG. We're offered a second Corpse Explosion, a Nightmare, or a Glass Knife. I really like this Nightmare, actually, allowing us to duplicate a card in the deck. At the moment, we don't have very many good duplication targets, but what this Nightmare lets us do is find any one decent power, which will be upgraded naturally, and then multiply it for healing each fight as well as for scaling. We could duplicate well-laid plans currently, but I'd rather find one footwork or one noxious fumes or one accuracy or one something. One after image would be great. It's like having your own runic pyramid. Wouldn't that be cool? Imagine if you could just retain all of your cards for the low, low price of 3 energy plus 4 additional energy. That sure would be nice. We're going into Act 3 here. We could take more energy via hovering kites. Or I can have a runic pyramid. My whole life I've dreamed of having a runic pyramid. It's pyramid with Art of War as well, so we can have 5 energy if we want it. That's already pretty good. I will take the pyramid. But what about Tiny House? Pyramid my favorite boss relic? Definitely. Definitely it is my favorite, probably relic in the game, I would say. Only 2 elites this act is a little sad, but we got so many elites last act, I think it barely matters. I think we are just fine. It says plus on it. Do I need another Acro Plus? Not really, right? Sounds like Handclog City. I need a Calculated Gamble Plus is what I need. Outmaneuver is an interesting option here. I'm just going to skip. Let's skip. Need a concentrate plus. Yeah, we don't need another acro, is what I'm seeing here. No, thank you. Sneaky Strike is a hilarious nightmare target at the moment. There it is. Footwork Plus, the card we've been looking for. Great nightmare target. Great card in general. I think I'm going to lose the Distilled Chaos, because it's unreliable. Can only get to one shop after the Elite, so I'm not taking I Am Rich here. This could be an I Am Awake, though. Upgrade all cards. We can no longer heal. We get... let's count the upgrades. 5 that matter. Don't count the strikes, though. 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, not that many. We've been pretty good with upgrades so far. And the egg is making the powers upgraded already, so I don't think so. Sounds like we fight a boss then, because I don't want to upgrade all cards. We don't get enough of an upside. I don't want to gain 999 gold, although we could survive the normalities thanks to Blue Candle. We can only get one shop, so it's not worth it. So let's fight a boss, get a rare relic. And what a boss it is. Let's show the boss our feet. Spectacular. Probably we should remove this Will Aid plans now. Just seems reasonable. We absolutely need, it does heal too, but I guess strikes are worse, huh? Yeah, realistically, we should remove strikes forever. Although that we can't kill Hexaghost before Inferno is maybe a bit concerning. We can sure as heck block it, though. That part's not a hard. This deck needs a Caltrops immediately. Have they ever died to the Act 1 boss in Act 3? No, it's never happened to me. All that for a Pocket Watch, which I can't even use. And another Blade Dance, which I don't really want. Don't think I want that. We want Poison is what we want. Yeah, one Fumes or one Bouncing Flask would be really good here. about no? This isn't the greatest fight to stall in the same way, actually. This fight gets dangerous fast. So the enemy increases both the number of attacks they do as well as the damage per hit. So their scaling gets out of control very quickly. Hopefully we're no longer debuffed, at least. It's going to help. I'm going to make sure we keep applying poison. Keep the energy. We have piercing wails in case things get really scary here, but I don't think they will. Well, actually, that's a big number. So, yeah, this enemy, the Maw, not threatening if you can do 300 damage in 8 turns. But if you can't, very scary numbers occur. Thankfully, this deck is ridiculous, so we can just make this 125 number into 50 into 0. No problem. Although, there might be another bigger one next turn, so we really have to put an end to this now. Possibly involving the Flex Potion here. Yeah, 30 by 6 indeed is what we get. I only have to do 39 damage. I'm pretty sure I can just do 39 damage without using the potions. Yeah, we got it. But yeah, 180 damage now from this enemy. Notably, we end the fight at full health. Oh, that's a card. Dodge and roll with a plus. That's definitely the damage card we needed. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's go Energy Potion here. I like the Flex Potion in case of Reptomancer, so I don't want to lose that. Do we need more damage scaling? Oh yeah, we do. This is not going to be good enough if we don't make some changes around here. How will this deck get past the Burning Elite? Very meticulously. With 12 dexterity is how. Although Giant Head could be an actual problem for us. Admittedly. We have to be very careful about what we choose to Nightmare, I think. There's an option. Yeah, we do need more damage scaling. This will suffice. I do wish I had taken the second Blade Dance. Yes, it is Giant Head, by the way. Alright, do some damage this turn. Not gonna get a good opportunity later. Oh, Nightmare Footwork is also really good here. Giant Head does cap at 70 damage per turn. And we can just deal with that easily, actually. We'll do this again. Get rid of this card. Yeah, that number's also getting Paper Crane, right? So it's really not that bad. It is time, he says. 29's all I have to block. So what, that's 2 defends? Easy. Good. It's pretty good damage. Take an energy next turn. That's right. And defend Sneaky Strike. And then we're not playing Eviscerate, huh? Not unless I want to Energy Potion here. Which I'm considering doing. Let's do that. Okay. Almost done with this giant head. We can back up, don't worry about that. Not a problem. Just a casual 2 damage. Like it ain't no thing. I think we've capped out the giant head here. The damage is no longer growing, because giant head cannot do more than 70 base damage in 1 turn, which gets weakened down to 44 here. So this is the max we have to deal with. Not that bad, right? There we go. We get through the Burning Elite without too much trouble. We score some money, a question card, a meal ticket, and another footwork, or another after image. If I take second footwork, that means I can nightmare something else, which I like quite a bit. Footwork is more block than after image, mostly. Although after image has a convenience factor. But yeah, footwork is more block than after images. Cool. Oh, and we can upgrade some important stuff. I like it. That's true. It is after image plus. There's the shuriken. That's going to give us some damage scaling, which we need pretty desperately, so I think I'll buy that. Might also buy the Clockwork Souvenir, giving us immunity to the first status effect each combat. Escapo. Can I find a way to deal damage in this run? Shuriken. And I'll remove a card, too. Oh, yeah, that's 3 strength, right? With the mutagenic strength. That's really good, then. We get lots of strength. Even better. Maybe I wanted the Ancient Potion, then. Oh, well. Let's upgrade Nightmare. You need to be cheaper. Now we just need Heavy Blade. And Nib, that's pretty good. It's like having a Heavy Blade, maybe. Actually, that makes Eviscerate hit harder than Heavy Blade. And I guess I'll recall here. Yeah, our damage just went through the roof. Just in time for Reptomancer, no less. I think I'm gonna go Footwork, Backflip, Defend, Backflip Plus. Yeah, next turn we can Corpse Explosion, Dagger Throw stuff. Try to block as much as possible. Although we're going to take a relatively large hit from Repto, looks like. Don't love that part. Does Twisted Funnel and Snecko Skull do what you want it to do? Yes, it's 5 poison to everybody. Yes, it is. Just fine neutralize with the Acro. It's fine. And if we don't find it, then we're in meat range, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Ow. Perfect. Except I won't be in meat range because of the bird face turn. A slight problem. Way to discard currently. I think I'm still nightmaring Footwork here. I'll have energy next turn. Keep these cards. These are only 10 apiece, so I can't kill both daggers. Could do Crippling Cloud defend, though. I think that's wise. Let's take 2 here. Does Reptomancer scale damage? She does not. No, Reptomancer does not scale, meaning you can play this fight slow, although the wounds from the daggers will accumulate if you're not killing them quickly enough. Sweet. Pen-nib dagger spray. Correct. Fine. We defeat the Reptomancer. The bag of preparation does return to us. Second accuracy is here. I don't know if I actually want that. Only have the one Blade Dance right now. Boss is Donu and Deca. I don't think I'm going to mess with these cards. Okay. Piercing Whale can save me if this is ugly, which it sure is. Ah. Okay, just 17. We can block that. Would like to restore more health, but I would also like to get out of here. See you suckers later. Thanks for the juice. Does this deck take a Wraith form? I think with the Paper Crane and the Footworks, Wraith form is redundant. We can already pretty easily block whatever is headed our way. I would like to find another card that says Weaken on it. That could be very useful. Rogue, etc. What is the line here? Okay, we'll use this Piercing Well. More poison. .45 single hit. Also blockable. There's a 20x5 too, okay. Spooky. Get pen nibbed, friend. The Select Plus looks very good in this deck, but what about another Blade Dance? That is probably the card we're missing. Or Storm of Steel, hilariously, could turn a full hand into an empty one and give us a ton of shivs in return. Kind of seems hilarious. Not sure we actually want to discard everything, but I do think we should take one of the offensive options, probably. Yeah, Storm is a curse half the time. I don't like that part. I'm taking Blade Dance. This is pretty good with Paper Crane, but I'm going to say no. And I think I actually upgrade Corpse Explosion because we want the recurring poison to be improved. Stacking poison is part of the damage plan here. Spring Ches, thanks for the Prime sub and the 11 months of support. Give me the Ches. Delicious stringy Ches. Not a full block. That's all right, I think. I think that's all right. Now we can use Corpse Explosion on Donu here. It's better. Backflip's already 20 block. That part seems cool. Oops. That was not cool. Just kind of incrementally getting advantage over the bosses here. But not the fastest or most convincing win. But now that we have our defenses really set up, we can easily outproduce the bosses in terms of a defense economy here. GG. I kill you with Corpse Explosion. That would make my life a bit easier here. Pendant on 9. Any day now. Go. Cool. Next boss is Tim. Tim the Time Eater, and that's a hell of an Eviscerate. We can do 108 damage with Eviscerate on turn 1. Or we could block. Blocking seems good. Now. I think I nightmare accuracy in this fight. Let's do it. Oh boy, 51. That is spooky. How do I not get killed by that? It's the worst possible thing Time Eater could have done here. We got Piercing Well, so we could have stopped the multi-hit a lot more easily. There's Neutralize. Okay, we're fine. Spooky for a second, but with Neutralize, all is well. Only 30, actually. Still hurts a lot, but yeah, we live. Yosh with the 3 metric years. Thank you for all the support. believe it is piercing whale time. Use the better one. Get shivved. Reset your strength. Beautiful. Okay, Tim is toast here. We've already got meat on the bone set up basically perfectly, too. And we'll heal to full with the meal ticket in Act 4. So it looks like life is good. Tim is toast. Wants it tools the trade. I agree. Yes, it does. Wanted pen nib on 9 for the elites there. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of all this strength? You deal 2146 damage. A good year. So I'd say the boss swap this run worked out very well. Having an extra energy relic has been very nice. His store ball with 51 months. Take that, Tim. That's right, you stinky Tim. What the heck am I upgrading here? Crippling Cloud for 3 more poison. Blade Dance for 1 more shiv that probably gets discarded. I guess I still want the Blade Dance upgrade. But I don't trust it. There's the Caltrops. That helps with heart. Caltrops definitely helps with heart. Sucker Punch is the weaken I was looking for, too. These potions aren't very good. Guess I'll take the Caltrops. That guarantees we have enough damage for heart. And it's a lot of damage with relatively few cards played as well, which is really helpful. Nice draw here. Guess I'll just piercing whale my way through this fight. I guess so. Don't have shivs in play yet, or accuracy in play yet. This would be a good time to consider using a flex potion, though, if I wanted to dish out a ton of damage right now. I am strongly considering. I could even pen nib this dagger spray. That sounds grand. Although this is not nearly enough block, huh? Not nearly. you're going to do big stuff next turn. Means you need to be neutralized now. I think I have time to Nightmare here. What I can do is Corpse Explode. And kill the shield next turn, and that will kill both of them. That's pretty good. As long as I do 3 damage to you. Let's see, is there a way to make this work? Acrobatics, Sneaky Strike, Corpse Explosion, Blade Dance, right? I think that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Although that does mean I take small burn damage. No, we don't need to. This is fine. Acceptable. We get a kunai. That's definitely going to help. Take a Reflex Plus, which will keep our hand full, if nothing else, I guess. Sure. Sure. And War Paint upgrades 2 defends. That seems also fine. You got neutralized turn 1 against Heart. That's great. Not completely convinced this is 100% good yet, though. Do footwork, defends, accuracy? That should be fine. Don't use neutralize yet. Okay, multi-hit is first. This gets dramatically reduced by the power of Paper Crane, thankfully. 3 by 15, how about 1 by 15? Any reason to wait on this? I don't think so. Maybe for celebration. This hit's gonna do damage to us. There's no way around that. Might be quite a bit of it, too. I do need to get poison going. Crippling Cloud now guarantees weakness next turn. I think I need the Corpse Explosion in hand for Artifact Strip, actually. Altrop should have been here by now. Too bad. So sad. It's gonna Cloud, I guess. Time to do damage. In a way. Let's go defend Blade Dance. Acro here. There's Caltropson's second footwork. We've had first footwork, yes. Where's our Nightmare? It's a Nightmare the footwork. Big hit looks bad. Not with Paper Crane. Although, actually, if I didn't have a block card, we'd be in bad shape here. Suppose that's true. Yeah, this is looking a little bit iffy. We're gonna go Nightmare on footwork. Play footwork, play defense. Pretty low on health here. Next turn's fine. Well, for some definitions of fine. Currently only alive by the graces of the bird-faced urn. Better draw some block, or we're in for a really bad time here. Damage is good, though. Drawing block, you say? Dead? That's not enough block. Might actually be dead here. Yeah, looks like it's neutralize or bust, right? Piercing Wail could keep us alive, but then next turn. I guess it's better than dying immediately, huh? If I draw neutralize next turn, we're fine, too. Because it's going to be 6 by 15. That goes all the way down to 3 by 15. I can do that. So we just play Defend Piercing Wail. We go to 34 block up against 41. So we definitely take some damage here. We do not have health leeway to play the Sneaky Strike at this time. Also, we lose Art of War if we play it, so we're not going to play it. All right, let's clench a bit here. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was a bit spooky. We're still not out of the woods either. But yeah, these strikes, we have 4 strikes, right? No, just 3. 3 strikes that are definitely clogging our hand in a most unpleasant way. To do some damage here. Next turn, weakness wears off. Next turn could be really bad, actually. We're hoping it's not a multi-hit. It's a multi-hit. 8 by 15 is the number we have to block for. The heck do I do that? Neutralize, where are you? Neutralize. Neutralize, I need you in this trying time. We're dead, though. Yeah, bummer. Not quite able to stay alive here. I actually rather underestimated how bad the hand clog was with this deck. One wonders if maybe the pyramid was actually a mistake, and we were meant to take a different relic going out of Act 3 here. I think maybe we were. That said, I'm also rather disappointed we couldn't find any weakness cards. I guess I had to buy that one Sucker Punch because we just did not have enough weakness to make the Paper Crane do the thing. Truly a shame. No calculated gambles either, also contributing to our death here. But yeah, I think the pyramid was partially a mistake. But yeah, close one. With a different attack or different draw order from Heart, we could have won this. One leg sweep, and we're definitely in business. Increasingly convinced that Pyramid is a trap on Silent. I'm convinced of the opposite, that Acrobatics is the trap, not the Pyramid. We're both wrong. Not taking Storm of Steel was the mistake. Gotcha. Think Silent just sucks? Perhaps true, lovable man. So next up, we're going to do another run of the Silent here. Get our butt handed to us. 4 in a row defeats. Ouch. But we'll try again. Gonna try again. Might do another boss swap. I definitely will boss swap again if we're fighting Slime Boss again. And yes, there's going to be more Hades later. We're going to do one more Silent run and then play some Hades. Before that happens, Twitch chat, I'm going to take a quick break, refill the water, stretch the legs. Upon my return, we'll play more Spire, BRB.